Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Marvel Future Revolution. In this video, we're going to take a look at the maintenance that just happened today as of the recording of this video, and then what we have to look forward to in the coming weeks. Magik is getting very, very close, so everybody's excited for that, so we're going to see what we have coming up. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Let's go ahead and just dive right into it. This maintenance notice is going to go pretty quick. It'll be a pretty quick video overall. Just kind of taking a look at what we have coming back up. There was some good reward compensation that happened. We're now going to be able to take the reward tickets and deviant seals from the Eternals here and dismantle them for gold. We have battle challenge rounds now have been expanded up to level 35. There's an alliance contribution fix here that was put into effect. And then we have some new events coming up. So battle challenge event, preparing for Magik. A lot of this is just a pre-work, getting ready and setting the stage for Magik, it seems. We got a bunch of bundles, new special offers surrounding Magik coming soon. Bundle all these different bundles and stuff that you can take a look at there, as well as some companion starters down here as well. So just a lot of, again, I think just a lot of pre-work for this right here. This is the dev note number 4. So just kind of taking a look at this. So we have a lot of people have been clamoring for Magik, wanting to know more information as we get closer and closer to the launch of Magik. We know it's going to happen in December, it says right here. In my last video, I had mentioned, I tried to narrow it down a little bit, saying that we may see here between the 10th and the 20th. We know that these updates come on Wednesdays. So if we just take a look at the calendar here between now, and I still feel she's going to come before the holidays. So we have the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd really to take a look at. I think the 8th is probably too soon. So we're probably going to see maybe the 15th or the 22nd. If she comes next week, that's great. But I think we're probably going to see her more along the lines of right there. I don't think she's going to come after the holidays. We know it's going to happen in December. And the 29th, I'm just not feeling the 29th. So 8th, the 15th, or the 22nd. More probably around the 15th or 22nd, we're going to see her. So we know that she's coming. I think kind of the pacing of this and the way the information came out, we know why the information came out so early. Hopefully, and I think this will probably be alleviated going forward, that we probably won't have as long of a lead time as far as us knowing when a new champion or hero is coming out and when that champion or hero is going to be released. I think it'll be tightened up a little more. Like I said, again, that's something we heard about last time as far as why they released the information so early. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and leave a link up right over here. But let's just take a look at what we have coming up over these next couple weeks here. So right here, we're planning the release of our new superhero, Uncanny Magik, scheduled for December. In addition, we're currently in the final stage of finalizing and implementing the new hero's features. So they're doing a lot of balance testing, things like that, getting her ready. Magik, let's see right here. We can assure you that Magik will show completely different combat styles. So just knowing what she's able to do with her sword, just the character herself, if you're not too familiar with Marvel, or not Marvel, but with Magik and the character herself, just being able to teleport, being able to summon, be able to transform to her kind of like her demon form, which is Darkchild. I think that's all pretty cool. Why is Magik selected as a new playable superhero? I think one thing that you're going to see in this game, and I've mentioned this before, is you're probably going to see the release of heroes that are going to show a very different combat style than what's currently on the roster. That's also why I feel we are probably not going to see a massive roster in this game of like 200 heroes or something, because it would overlap a lot. So I think for right now, really kind of what they're looking for are heroes that are going to offer a little bit of a different play style, a little bit of a different experience when you enter the game, so it doesn't feel like you're playing the same kind of hero over and over and over and over. So I think that's really kind of where it came from, and that's kind of what they're calling out here too. She attacks wielding a soul sword, which we wanted to express in beautiful detail. Additionally, we believe that we could show the unique characteristics of Magik, such as utilizing demonic spells to inflict various effects, her transformation into Darkchild, summoning the demons, That's all very, very cool. And a lot of other agents have shared their feedback as well. They put a survey out asking for feedback and suggestions on Magik, and they've been taking a look at that also. So there's just a lot of very cool stuff that comes with Magik. Her summons, I think, are going to be pretty cool. It talks about them in here as far as, let's see. Yeah, right here. So her spells, her summons, she transforms into Darkchild. Right here, Magik can summon demons such as the Hydra, Imp, and Hound through stepping discs. So just, I mean, look at this screenshot here. You have this Hydra coming out of her stepping disc right here. So that'd be cool to see something like that in game. Just a couple of screenshots here I think are very, very cool. So yeah, I think this is going to be she's going to be fun. I have a feeling just knowing kind of what we know so far and just knowing maybe some of the backstory of Magik, I think we may have an OP character right off the bat. So it'll be interesting to see how many Magiks that we have flying around because typically in MMOs, I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan, and my wife and I have been playing for a very long time. But whenever a new hero comes out or a new class or whatever, a class or race, you really see a lot of people flocking to those classes and races because they're new to the game. I think we're going to see a lot of that in here. And if anybody can get a screenshot of an Omega War that just has Magiks on both sides, I want to see it because that would be funny. That would be cool. All right, so along with this, there's a couple cool hints in here as far as what we can expect. The development team is always paying attention to agents' feedback and suggestions shared through all of our community channels. In addition to the release of Magik and we are currently preparing various improvements and a new additional mode with the goal to implement them within December. So that leads me to believe we have a new game mode coming. We have no idea what that game mode is, but it looks like we have a new game mode coming. So that'll be pretty cool to see what that is. But what I really wanted to pay attention to is this right here. Our friendly neighbor will also be with us in December. So we have Spider-Man coming out this month. So Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. We're going to see something with Spider-Man. So could be event, could be costumes, could be companions, could be whatever. So something cool with Spider-Man is going to happen. So we got some cool stuff coming up in December. We've got Magik, which is major. We've got a new game mode, which is major. And we have some cool Spider-Man stuff, not knowing exactly what that is, but that's what we got coming up. So we got some cool stuff. Here's some nice artwork. If you haven't seen this yet, this was introduced or shown during, I believe it was shown during Danny's Chilling with Danny, his last stream. So we got a new Stark City costume right here for her. That looks pretty cool. It just gives me kind of a anime type look and feel to it, like futuristic anime right there. This one right here, the Hydra Empire costume, this just makes me think of Final Fantasy VII and Cloud, just that sword, how massive that sword is. So some pretty cool stuff there. I'm going to go ahead and center it on this right here. So we got some cool stuff coming up in the next coming weeks. We're going to see Magik very, very soon. I know a lot of people are hoarding and getting ready to open boxes and stuff like that to get her all geared out and then run through that storyline very quickly. I'm very excited to see what her introduction story is going to be. I think that's going to be fun to take a look at as well. So very interesting. Your thoughts. What do you think of the updates that we had today and what's coming up in the next couple weeks? When do you think we're going to see Magik? Is it going to be the 8th, the 15th, or the 22nd? What do you think? Or do you think it's going to be after that? I don't think it is. All right, everybody, that is what I had for you. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.